Welcome to Coffee and Bonsai with Tom. Today we're going to focus on coffee, no bonsai. I really enjoy coffee and I wanted to show you how I make it. Personally, I feel that this device, the Aeropress, you can probably hear my dog eating in the background, is one of the most impressive ways to make coffee that I've ever found. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how I typically do it. And I'll show you the device here in a minute, but this one is already loaded from having made my previous cup of coffee. So I just screw off the cap and you'll see this puck here. And the cool thing is when you reload for your new coffee, you just sort of press this out, and that is the grounds of my previous coffee. Now what I normally do is I'm in the kitchen here, so I sort of rinse off a bit of the previous ground so you can see what that looks like. And when you pull this apart, you basically have three pieces here. You have the main chamber, the plunger, and the filter holder. So let's get a new filter. Now this one is, they come in these little filter presses. You get these on Amazon. I mean, they're pretty cheap. I think they're $350 per box, so that should last you a good amount of time. And then you put the filter on there, in there, and then you just push this whole thing onto the bottom here. So you see you have the filter down in there. Now you get your cup of coffee, your cup that you want to have. This is a nice cup that made in Spain that my daughter got for me there when she was over there. You put this on top, and now the important thing, you take whatever coffee grounds you like. Now I like a pretty here, I'll put it over here so you can see me dump it in. I like a pretty fine grind, right? And I sort of put 2 heaping tablespoons in there. And if you go online, you'll find a million recipes for how people do this. I kind of don't go in with all that. I just like a good, quick cup of coffee. I kind of shake it so it's level. Put that on the lid. Now you get I have an electric kettle, and let's turn that on, and you can hear it roaring. So just wait for the kettle to say it's done here. You hear it roaring. There we go. And now I'm going to go freehand and show you how I fill this thing up. So let's go for an aerial view here. Let me get the tea kettle. And what I do is I try to pour it in very slowly. Kind of go around. Now you will notice some people get freaked out. The coffee sort of immediately starts going through the filter. Have no fear. It will taste amazing, and you will not believe it's weak in any capacity whatsoever. So I do that, and then I stir it for a count of 1, kind of, whatever I have to stir it with, for a count of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I turn it 90 degrees and do the same thing for a count of 5. You can sort of build up your froth here if you want to. And then you insert the plunger like this. I like to keep it straight up. So count to 20, and then you just slowly push this down. You probably want it to take about 20-30 seconds for the bottom. You can hear the coffee going in there. Just a steady pressure. Just keep pushing. It's not hard, not easy. And think about a nice literati, or what you want to do to your juniper, or any other good thoughts while you're waiting. You can hear that air coming now. That means we've pressed the coffee and we're just pushing air. Some people stop at this point. I just keep going so I can eject the puck tomorrow morning. And there is my wonderful cup of coffee. And let's get the cream, and we'll put that in there. Here we go with the cream. You can hear Mabel's having a drink as well. likes to join me with her brand of coffee. And, you know, you kind of cream it however you like. Whoops. Give it a little stir. And let's try it out. I'll tell you, it's better than I can get at most any coffee shop. And as you saw, it took me about 2 minutes. Fabulous coffee every time from your Aeropress. All right. Thanks for spending time with me, and I wish you a good day, and I'll see you again soon. A few closing notes as I enjoy this wonderful cup of coffee. If you Google on the Aeropress, you'll see there's an entire community where they have all kinds of things called recipes, where they, you know, different grinds, people weigh it, people time it, there's an inverted method. I mean, it's like anything. Like, people really take this thing seriously. What I presented is just the basic preparation technique, which I find I've experimented with the others, and I think, you know, I can make my coffee really quickly and it tastes amazing, and get onto my bonsai so I don't spend the extra 90% of time for 5% of flavor or whatever it might be. But like bonsai, your coffee is your creation and you do it however you like. This is how I do it, and have a great day.